Hey guys, my wife and I, we snuck into a hotel. It's pretty empty this week, and it reminded me of one of the most misunderstood parts of the Bible. Did you know that... Okay, so that was totally intentional. Today's episode is brought to you by the Renaissance Hotel in Uluwatu, Bali. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have enough viewers to get any sponsors. If you do want to sponsor, go ahead and you can sponsor me. I'll get your name tattooed on my forehead or my son's forehead. But yeah, I'm at a hotel. It's nice. So if you've been following this channel at all, you know that the biggest misconception we have about Christianity is that we're going to spend eternity in heaven. And that's just not true. What we've learned is that there is a waiting place in between this life and the next, in between this life and new creation, the resurrection. And one of the things that I've learned from my hero, my favorite person in the world, my BFF, my favorite theologian, N.T. Wright, is that there's going to be some sort of spiritual hotel, a temporary living place. And I hope that it's a lot like this. So when we die, this is kind of where we go, to the Bali Jesus Resurrection Renaissance Hotel. We all get to go there together. Okay, not really, but let's look at what scripture says. There's plenty of room to live in my Father's house. If that wasn't the case, I'd have told you, wouldn't I? I'm going to get a place ready for you. And if I do go and get a place ready for you, I will come back and take you to be with me so that you can be there where I am. Now, if you're like me, you probably imagine that you'll go to, someplace like this when you die. A place with pools and fuzzy slippers. But that's actually not really correct. But don't worry, Bali will exist after the resurrection, and we can go here together. Instead, we've misunderstood this verse. First, think about my Father's house. What is Jesus talking about? Not heaven. What is my Father's house? Think about it. It's the temple. And 2,000 years ago, everybody would have known this. We just watched too many stupid movies with a fake afterlife. 2,000 years ago, people weren't thinking about going to heaven when they die. Jesus is teaching about what you do when you wait for the resurrection. Secondly, the word that we translate into rooms or sometimes mansions, the word is Monet. No, not that Monet. It's Monet, it's Greek, and it actually means something like a hotel, a place where you stay for a while, a temporary dwelling place, but it's a really good place. Kind of like this. When Jesus said he was dying, he said he was going to paradise. And when Paul talked about death, he said he was going to be with Christ. When we die, we get to stay somewhere with Jesus where we will wait for the resurrection. Probably a place like this. Like this. Like this.
Hey, is this heaven?
No, it's Iowa.
Is this heaven? No. It's Bali. It's Bali. Bali. Heaven is important, but it's not the end of the world. Also, I totally stole that quote from my hero, my BFF, N.T. Wright, but it's absolutely true. Heaven, whatever you want to call the waiting place after we die, is temporary. It's a temporary dwelling place where we will wait for the physical resurrection and new creation, new heaven and new earth.